Hi lovely souls, my name is Samantha James. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Today we have a pick a card for you, or pick a deck I should say, and it's going to be what was the purpose of this or that connection. So it could currently still be, a connection in your life, or it could be a past connection, but it's going to depend, and we're going to see with the energies. I have not pre-shuffled anything, so we're really going to see just live time what it is. So we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Now, if you're new to pick a cards, what you're going to do is pause the video and figure out whichever pile or crystal you're drawn to. Go down below in the description box, find your timestamp, and I will see you all at your reading. Also, I just wanted to say, I had a few people comment, like, why are you telling us, like, how to pick a card, like, we don't know. That's nice. I know that maybe a lot of people know and it's redundant. I mean, I honestly would expect you guys to skip before I even get there. Sometimes I see, like, a card and a thumbnail and I don't even need the whole intro, like I already know what pile is for me. But I get a lot of people in my regular life that I bring on, that I bring into the tarot community that have no clue what tarot is, and I get a lot of like people that I'm trying to turn over into this religion. No, I'm just kidding. But I seriously get a lot of people from my day-to-day regular life, because you got to remember, I was a real estate agent before all this, and I was like a normal person, and I still have a lot of those connections, and a lot of those people support me and they want to know what I'm doing, and they don't know how to do any of this. So I just include that in every intro dependent on what video they decide to watch or choose, but I get a lot of that. So if it's redundant or annoying to you, just, pick your card and I'll see you at your pile. I know it's not to a majority of you. I'm not calling anyone out, but I'm just saying that's why I include it in my intro rather than, I don't know if I've ever seen another tarot reader explain it, but anyway, so I will see you guys all at your pile. I love you. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome. If you chose the tanzanite, I think this is tanzanite. I know I just boldly said it was. So that was pretty bold if I'm wrong, but have you ever done that where you're like, I used to be that student, it's really embarrassing, but we'll talk about it. I used to be that student that would boldly shout out the wrong answer, which is why I'm not in school. Boom. Okay, so pile number 1, hello, how are ya? I hope you're doing well. So I haven't quite decided the format of this video other than the theme and the prompt, and basically we're gonna figure out what was the purpose of this or that connection. So it could currently be in your life, or it could have been in the past. And when I say I haven't figured out the format, I mean I haven't pre-shuffled anything, and I'm thinking maybe we should pull from the pendulum, maybe pull some charmies. I'm trying to get it all together. I'm gonna see what the vibe is. I'm gonna listen to what Spirit's guidance is, but I do want to pull some angel numbers because I'm really digging the synchronicities. All right, so angel numbers for group number 1. Ooh, okay. So we have 2, 1, 1, 5. So 21, which is my number because my birthday is this month on the 21st. Hi. Oh, also, okay, not to be super fucking annoying, but people have been asking. What I want for my birthday, which I've never asked for anything, but I will at this point, is oracle decks or tarot decks, and I'll give you a shout out or something in return because I can always use it on the channel, and God, I will always want a tarot deck. Like every time I think I have bought everything that I wanted, boom, comes another one. It's almost like a very unhealthy online shopping addiction. It used to be shoes and clothes. Shoes mainly, you should see my closet. And for me, only wearing 2 different shoes every other day, like what the fuck is my problem, right? Literally, I only wear like 2 different shoes every fucking day, and my whole closet is just any kind of boot and heel you can think of. But now that obsession has turned into tarot and oracle deck. So if you guys were wondering what I wanted for my birthday, all that link is down below. I have an Amazon wish list, so I don't know. Thank you in advance. I love you. All right, I'm gonna stop being so freaking annoying, and we're gonna get into it. So group number 1, what was the purpose of this? This or that connection? I'm a little nervous, as you can tell, to get into this because I don't know if this is going to be a super intense reading or a lighthearted reading. I'm not sure. We'll see. So we have the Fool, We have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Also, for everyone asking about a personal reading, you can definitely get one from me. I don't offer private readings. I only do personal readings on my live stream. So if you guys are interested in booking for my live stream, securing your spot, you definitely can. All that information is on my Instagram or on past live streams in the description box below. So basically what you would do is just look out for an announcement of when I go live. I get a lot of people who don't even need an announcement of when I go live, because I go live at least twice or 3 times a week, so it's pretty consistent. They just book and I just get them, and then I message them and I'm like, I got you, that you're number 1, you're number 3, whatever it is. Okay. Wow, lots of announcements today. I didn't even mean for this. This is just, we're all going in free for all here. So we have the Fool, the Seven of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Hermit. What was the purpose of this connection? A spiritual awakening? I mean, I definitely feel like you learned a lot from this connection. Like, it taught you a lot. And it made you almost go more inward and talk to your guides and talk to God, because maybe there was a lack of clarity, or there was a lot of confusion in the connection, and it forced you to go inward and really try and channel and speak to your guides to get more clarity or information about the person or situation. Maybe it even brought you to tarot. And then I also feel like maybe when this person was in your life, they encouraged you. Like, I don't think it was all bad or like super toxic is not really the vibe I'm getting. Maybe it didn't work out. Maybe they're still in your life. I don't know. We'll keep pulling, but I feel like it's almost like a spiritual enlightenment is sort of what the purpose was, like, off the bat. And with the Fool, I feel like this person encouraged you to like go down a new path or start a new endeavor, or something about them inspired some sort of change or some sort of growth in your life. Yeah, you guys were in a romantic relationship. Maybe you guys dated, maybe it didn't go further than that. But this person like did inspire you to either become a better person or start a new job or start something new. Just a really vibe of newness. We have the King of Wands. Okay, all right. I feel like this person also helped you with your confidence and your self-esteem. They made you believe in yourself a little bit more. Maybe you didn't want to start some sort of new endeavor because you were a little hesitant. And this person inspired you to go down a new road because they're like Mr. or Mrs. confidence and self-esteem and action and dominance. And I also feel like, I mean, not an 18 plus, but I also feel like this person, you know, inspired you to be a little more like kinky in the bedroom. Really, Spirit? Okay. So like I said, I just came into this whole reading with like a blank slate. I think I'm gonna do an extended. So if you guys are interested, it's gonna be an 18 plus extended about, you know, what was the purpose of this connection in a sexual way? Like, what about the sex helped liberate you? What about the sex helped empower you? Or what about the sex helped you teach you what you wanted or didn't want? That's what the extended's gonna be. All right, Spirit, okay. Okay, so we have the Five of Cups in reverse. So I feel like maybe you guys had hopes for this connection about where it was gonna go, and it didn't, like, it kind of fizzled out, or maybe it didn't lead quite to the commitment that you guys had hoped and desired. Maybe you really fell for this person and they were just sort of like why am I gonna say steamboat? That's weird. They were just sort of someone that kind of came in and came out like a wrecking ball. Like, I'm hearing Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus. They just came in full throttle, just put all of this good energy and positivity, encouraged you to like follow your dreams and taught you a lot about yourself, and then they fizzled out. And I feel like this person was a really bad communicator. Although they communicated great things to you that helped you grow as a person, I feel like generally they were a really shitty communicator. Maybe they were a little sketch. Maybe they had a lot of options looking at them. Maybe they had a lot of clout. Something about not being that trustworthy or that loyal. Not that they did anything to you. I mean, they could have. I'm not seeing anything in particular, because I do know, I'm not really seeing anything, but it's gonna depend on person to person, like what your personal situation is. Because that's not the focus of this reading, I'm not really grabbing that, but you know, it could depend. I don't know why, I'm smelling like like, what's that thing that you put on? Icy hot. I'm smelling icy hot. I don't know if this person was an athlete or, yeah, I'm fucking smelling icy hot. Like, strongly. I don't know if this person was an athlete or they were someone that had a lot of joint pain or a lot of back pain, or it's just someone that's muscles. They were constantly tending to their muscles. They could have been like very tatted as well. I do feel like this person was super attractive. I feel like you guys are super attractive. Okay, Sam, not the point of the reading. We'll do that in the extended. I have to like have a little more focus. But then again, what was it? Mercury just went into Gemini. So hi, hello. We have no attention span. But yeah, I feel like the purpose of this connection was honestly to bring you guys closer to God. As cheesy as that sounds, I feel like you guys may have been a little disconnected, or if not disconnected, you probably weren't with it the way that you're with it now. I feel like you guys are manifesting. I feel like you're looking for a better type of mate or soulmate. I feel like you guys really are on a higher ascension path. And because of that, you know, this person triggered you. Like, they triggered you into this sort of healing. They triggered you into this sort of spirituality. And with Judgment and the Hermit, God's like not complaining. Like, no offense, but your guides are like, I'm kind of happy this happened to you, because now we're like close, you know. We're, wow, with the icy hot. You have to let me know if that resonates or if I'm crazy, because what? Like, why am I getting smells here? I mean, it's just interesting because I feel like this person was like a charm ball. Like, I think that, I don't know, that's not a word. Wow, the Mercury in Gemini is fucking for real. I am so glad my Mercury's in Taurus, because otherwise, like, I would just not be an eloquent bitch. But I feel, no offense to my Mercury's in Gemini. I just have a Gemini sun, and a Gemini Venus. So that's like enough Gemini, you know what I'm saying? No offense to my Mercury and Geminis. Anyway, my point is, what is my point, you guys? My point is, I feel like this person, what the fuck was my point? I'm never like this. I have a million videos on my channel to prove otherwise. This is so crazy. I'm sorry. Maybe you guys like aren't on your Adderall right now, or you don't have, maybe you guys have ADD or something. Maybe this person has ADD and it wasn't that they weren't interested, they just got distracted. Okay, I'm not laughing. I'm being serious. Alexa, I didn't tell you to stop playing that music. Okay, we have a new start is coming. I'm like, pull the oracle when in doubt. All right. Oh, fuck. We out here. Well, I can say one thing. The extended's going to be really cool. Wasn't planning on doing extended, but fuck, it's going to be really, like, spicy because, you know what? One of my videos got reported on TikTok, and I was like, and then I appealed it, and they were like, no, you can't appeal it. Like, it's done. It's forever gone. And I was like, well, this is why I do extendeds, because literally, like, come on. Like, we need the juice. We need the spice, you know? Energy's gaining momentum. Step out of your comfort zone. Okay, so yeah, something about this connection, this relationship, this person, they helped you step out of your comfort zone. Maybe they're out of your league, or maybe that's the perception, because I don't think anyone in this community, there's anyone better than you, but maybe the perception is like you felt like they were out of your league, and being with them boosted your confidence, your self-esteem, and it also, you know, I feel like they taught you a lot. Like, you know, the King of Wands is someone who is very inspiring. They're a teacher, they're a mediator, they're very good at, they're really good with business, they're really good at sort of like leading and helping people, you know, ascend to a higher path. And maybe sometimes that's all their role is, because, you know, I'm picking up on heavy Sagittarius vibes. They're neither here nor there. They're all over the fucking place. So it's really hard to get them to commit to begin with. And that's not to call Sagittarians out. That just is a general thing. It really depends on your chart, obviously. But I do feel like for some of you, the energy is gaining momentum, a new start is coming. I feel like because of you met this person and they inspired you, or you learned a lot from them, now the energy within your life and your manifestations is gaining momentum. And because you stepped out of your comfort zone, a new start really is coming for you with the Hermit and Judgment. I think Judgment is just really a clarification of your guides saying like, you know what, sis, I know that this didn't work out the way you wanted it to, but you learned a lot. We became closer. Like, now we tight. And things are really good, you know, like you know, maybe you don't see it because you're not looking at the bigger picture here, but I do see that like ultimately this brought you closer to the divine and to your path. And honestly, being closer to the divine and your spiritual path group, number one, is ultimately going to bring you closer to your actual soulmate, like you're a real person. So I feel like, you know, just release this for what it was. Like, you had a good time. I think you guys had a good time together, and that's all that matters. Sometimes things are not supposed to be like, you know, forever things. There's a lot of people in my life where, yes, we have awakening, hello, hi, and look at all this beautiful purple energy. You guys might have a beautiful purple aura, which even goes further to represent the fact that you guys are mystics and you're supposed to be on the spiritual path. So hello, I'm glad you're here. Now I'm smelling sage, but I did just burn sage, but now maybe I'm smelling you guys. But yeah, I just feel like, look at this, all this purple energy. You guys might have a purple aura. They might have like a blue aura, I'm seeing. I do think if they do have a blue aura, now I'm being so ADD, but I hope you guys are with me. I hope you're not super annoyed with me today. If you guys have do you see the empath in me? I keep apologizing for everything, but like, I don't know. I get some people hating on me, and I'm just like, I'm sorry. It's so hard to do this live and not editing, and like, it's not like I'm editing every sentence and like mashing it together. Like, I have to do this all the way through. Anyway, here we are. So I feel like if this person does have a blue aura, it sort of represents how like maybe they came off as very like confident and fiery, but like deep down inside they have commitment issues, or they don't really have good examples of love, and they have a lot of like grief and loneliness. Okay, it's not just me, it's also Jackson. They have a lot of loneliness. Like, I feel like this person, you know, they have their own darkness that they're dealing with, and they probably didn't share that with you, because I do feel like this person is someone who tries to keep to themselves, tries to keep on a strong face. You know, I feel like if they are a man, they're very dominant. If you're a man, I feel like they just have a very masculine energy, and that they want to be very strong and very like stoic and stuff, but it doesn't necessarily, like, it's definitely a bluff, and it doesn't necessarily mean that they are that way. So I don't think, like, if this person did hurt you or make you sad, I don't think that was their intention. I think that they honestly are hurt and sad themselves. And, you know, this overall, like, the purpose of this connection overall was to bring you closer to your awakening. So not that there's like always a purpose to like being hurt or being sad, but if there is one, I feel like you got closer to God, and I feel like you shouldn't even be mad at them, because they probably saved you a lot of heartache and grief. Like, if you guys were really to go through it together, if you guys really were to be in a relationship, like, you would discover that this person is emotionally unavailable and probably wouldn't have like loved you the way that you should be loved. We have winter, so yeah, this person's icy. They definitely could be a Sagittarius. They could be born in the winter months, or maybe you met this person in the winter, or maybe things ended in the winter, whatever it is. We have invocation, ritual. Yeah, I feel like this was your initiation into spirituality, and for that, we are glad to have you, my boo. Group number 1. We have the second house. So something about this connection also puts your sets high on the horizon as far as your career. I really do feel like with the Fool to start, like, something about this person helped you take a leap of faith within your career. Maybe you quit your job, maybe you started a hobby, maybe you were like, I want to start a channel, and this person's like, do it, and they were like your biggest supporter. And now, like, I feel like you guys are in your second house energy. You're really focused on your finances, and it's definitely paying off. Okay, so sorry, the Libra rising in me needs all the purple vibes to be over here. Okay, and then I'm gonna keep pulling some oracle. So yeah, I just feel like, as much as it sucks that this didn't work out maybe the way that you guys wanted it to, it definitely worked out for you in the long term. Like, I feel like you guys are more abundant. I feel like you guys are probably on a better spiritual path. I feel like you guys are probably on a better financial path. And then I also feel like this helped you realize what you really do want in a connection, because this person was very passionate and very inspiring, very sexy. You're like, ooh, I like this, I like that. And like now you're imagining things that will really make you happy, and like you are thinking outside of the box. I feel like you guys could be Virgos, or you're very practical, or there's something very rational about your mind. Maybe you're overthinkers as well. And you never quite literally allow yourself to like have fantasies because you don't quite believe in them. And this kind of allowed you to like think a little more on a zesty level, like if that makes sense. You guys were kind of like, ooh, I kind of want like a Latin lover. I kind of want to travel. And like it just got your gears moving within your brain. And that's a good energy to be in. It's not always great to be so logical and rational and like, oh, this person doesn't have a job, so I can't date them. Like, it can't always be like that, group number one. You guys got to just go with the flow. And I really think like aim for the highest, shoot for the sun, literally, like shoot for whatever it is you want, because you guys really could get it. And I feel like you guys are awesome, you know? That's it. Yeah, we have fucking Sagittarius. No offense. I mean, not fucking Sagittarius. I love my Sages. I love my Sages, like for real, but I'm not gonna marry you. Sorry. But yeah, I just feel like this person had a lot of Sagittarius energy, but again, it gave you this like enthusiasm. You did not just steal the toy from me. It gave you a lot of enthusiasm about like life, and it added some zest and some flair, and that's something that has forever stayed with you guys. It's not that like that left and it's gone and like they're forever gone and this is very sad and you're grieving all of it. I think that this actually was a connection that has left an imprint on you in a really good way. Okay, so let's pull your tea leaf. I'm just really liking the vibe of the tea leaves lately. Yeah, we have 4-leaf clover, great fortune, and, you know, good luck, I feel like. We have eye. So, yeah, it brought you closer to your intuition. For sure, for sure. Okay, I just want one. We have September. Okay, so Virgo. Hello, hi. You guys could be a Virgo or have that in your chart. You could be a Libra as well. There's a bunch of things you could be. I don't mean to like call out only those specific signs. We have Aries, we have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, we have funnel. Yeah, I feel like you guys have some good news coming in the horizon, and I feel like, you know, this was a little frustrating. It was sort of a short journey with this person, but it was short and sweet is like the energy. We have, well, family wishes come true. Okay, something about that. We have fair woman. You could be a fair woman, or there could be a fair woman in your life, or that's just sort of coming out randomly because it's a tea leaf oracle. We have gong, an exciting event. Okay, so you guys have some exciting things coming. It could be like the summer is coming and you guys have some really good plans or cool plans. Maybe you're going on vacation. Okay, we have May as well, so you guys could be born in May. It could also represent that we're in this month as you read this. Of course, it's a timeless reading. We have door, opportunities waiting for you. You guys, like literally a new start is coming for you. And we have rose, romance is in the air as well. So yeah, this is not your one and only. This is not your person. It's not like, oh, this didn't work out, so nothing else is ever going to work out. Like you guys are definitely going to, manifest new love, new opportunities if you haven't already. Let's pull some channeled messages from this person. Again, didn't say I was going to do that, but we're just going with the flow here. Wow, this person loves you unconditionally. Like they have a lot of love for you. They are super attracted to you as well, which is what I was picking up on and why I want to extend this into an 18 plus, because, you know, I do feel like the sex was really memorable to them and really bomb. We have, it was my fault, but I blamed you. Yeah, like I said, this person has a lot of deep issues and skeletons in their closet, and they probably pulled away from you acting like it was like you that they weren't interested in, but it was really them self-sabotaging, which is something that they do. Maybe you guys were too young for each other, but they definitely think about your conversations. They think about like the memories you shared together, and they knew exactly what they were doing. Maybe this person was older than you. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. All right, let me know if that sneeze resonated. Okay. Yeah, this person cannot make me emotional. Okay, I hope that you can forgive me one day, and I wonder if you are happy without me. Ooh, the tea. Yeah, this person probably still, is in your life a little bit, or they watch your social media and they're very proud of you and your growth and everything that you've become. They feel like, they don't deserve you at this point, and they know that it was their fault for what happened, but they wonder if you ever like reminisce the way that they reminisce. And ooh, I'm gonna get into the extended. All right, group number one, I love you guys so much. I think this is a perfect place to leave it, and I'm gonna pull channeled messages, 18 plus channeled messages from my deck. We're gonna pull some love oracle. We're gonna pull from an 18 plus deck, and we're gonna get more into the energy of like maybe what they miss about you sexually. What was the purpose of this connection in that way? I don't know if I want to do like what was the purpose, but I think it's gonna be what they miss about you, since this is clearly in the past. But anyway, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for joining me here. I really hope that resonated. Make sure to leave a comment down below if it did. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. And like I said earlier, if you guys were wondering what you could gift me for my birthday, for those who asked, don't gift me something if you didn't already ask me that question, because I'm not out here asking for gifts. But this is just for the people who have been DMing me. All of that information is in the description box below. I have like a little wish list, and I'd love to give you like a little shout out or have you pick a video theme or whatever it is, because I'm just going to use it in my videos and stuff. I just love tarot and oracle decks. But anyway, I'm going off. All right, group number one, I love you, and I will see you all in the extended. Hi, group number two, welcome. If you chose to clear quartz, this is for you. What was the purpose of this or that connection? And we are going to extend this dependent on whether this is in the past or if this is a current connection. The extension is going to be an 18 plus. What do they miss about you, or what do they like about you sexually? Group number one was a lot juicier than I was planning, and I kind of went into it super ADD. So I'm going to pull your angel numbers up front. I also wanted to say, for everyone asking where they can purchase a deck for me for my birthday, I created a Amazon wish list, and that's going to be linked down below. I want to say thank you so much for even asking that question up front, because there is always a deck that I could use or want. I buy so many, and it still seems to not be enough. But I'm just going to put it back into the channel. And we're also going to do channeled messages here. So I haven't pre-shuffled anything. We're gonna do tarot, we're gonna do oracle, we're gonna do channeled messages, and then I'm going to extend this for an 18 plus for you guys. The extension is gonna be $3.33. All right, let's get into it. Group number two, I hope you guys are doing well. What is your angel number, group number two? Wow, we have 4432. 4432. I love this. Maybe 44 is following you guys around, or something with 444, that kind of vibe. All right. So what was the purpose of this or that connection? We have the Four of Wands in reverse. We have Temperance. We have the Magician. Also, hold up, I really want to light this candle. I will be selling these soon. I haven't made any announcements about it because I am just backed up with so much work, but along with the candles, my manifestation candles, I'll be selling these tiny little tea leaf candles in a 4-pack. So it's just kind of, I don't know, they're all around my house. It's kind of cute. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles. Interesting that we have that Four of Wands in reverse. We have the Knight of Pentacles to clarify. We have the Moon. What was the purpose of this or that connection? The World. Lots of major arcana here. One more, Spirit. Okay, well, of course. To end with Judgment. All right, group number two. So, what was the purpose of this or that connection? I feel like You might have also been drawn to group number 1 because it's a very similar energy. So I don't want to like make it seem like I'm copying like what their purpose was, but it's very similar. So you might have been also very drawn to group number 1. They probably have a lot of differences. We're going to pull a lot more cards and oracle and all that, and we'll figure out that stuff. But I feel like the purpose is like a spiritual awakening, a spiritual enlightenment. I feel like the difference between group number 1 and you is that they weren't already on a spiritual path, and it ascended them onto a spiritual path and like connected them to their guides. With you guys, I feel like you already were on a spiritual path, and this was sort of a disappointment to you because maybe you thought this person was your soulmate or your twin flame, and maybe you falsely thought you guys were in a twin flame dynamic and you made a lot of excuses for this person, and it turns out that they were not your twin flame or your person. I feel like there was a lot of confusion in this connection, and it actually brought you a lot of clarity, if that makes sense. It seems like a dichotomy here, but it almost made you guys kind of hone in your powers. Like maybe you guys didn't realize you had all this power to manifest, or you had all this power to have control over the situation. And something about this connection really allowed you to harness and hone in the powers that you have. Maybe you just weren't aware of them. Maybe you were spiritual and you were on this path, but you didn't realize that you could be a channel or a manifester or an alchemist or whatever it is. It inspired you to create magic out of sort of the situation, or maybe you really wanted this person, you really wanted this connection to work out, and so you started manifesting with the moon cycles or doing spell work, and maybe it still didn't work out with them, but it did bring you closer to the fact that you have all the proper tools that you need in order to really materialize everything that you want. Like abundance, for example, with the Ace of Pentacles here and the Nine of Pentacles. Like, I think that maybe also for some of you, there's like 2 different scenarios I'm seeing. For some of you, it's like it just didn't work out with this person and they weren't actually who you thought they were. And for others of you, they were just taking too long. And I feel like you guys lost your patience. Like you decided that, you know, you don't deserve this. Maybe you just lost your patience and you're like, okay, well, something is really meant for me. Like I should have it by now. Like I should, you know, there's 2 types of people. There's people that will really wait for a long time, and then there's people that won't. And I feel like you guys are the type that are just like, I can't deal with this. I'm on to better and bigger things. Some of you guys already, as it is, are very free-spirited, and so it's really hard for you to like commit to waiting for someone's commitment, you know? You're either committed or you're not. Like, and I feel like you guys had a lot of opportunities within your career. Maybe your career was taking you places. Maybe you guys moved a distance, or maybe it was already long distance. And so it was already a little difficult to create an actual relationship out of this connection. Let me pull some more cards so I can clarify. I feel like I'm being a little all over the place because clearly this was a very significant connection. I mean, hello, with all the major arcana here, we have Temperance, the Magician, the Moon, the World Judgment. Like clearly there was something very spiritual about this connection. Maybe you guys weren't destined to be with each other. Maybe you weren't soulmates necessarily. Maybe you had a past life connection, but you weren't meant to be mates in this life. Maybe there was some sort of karmic situation underlined within this. For some of you, I'm hearing that if you were to do a past life regression, like, yeah, you would have seen this person in it, and like you probably have had a past life with this person. Like for some of you, okay, this is pretty deep. For some of you, you've had many past lives with this person, but it's the same shit in every life. Like you guys don't end up together. And I mean, I honestly, if we're pointing fingers, I think they're to blame. I think they don't know what they want, and they're not very spiritually, like, they're aware, they have consciousness, but they're not like on the level that you guys are on, and for that you deserve better. Clearly, obviously, you need to find your match, group number 2. But for some of you, this is deep. Like, it wasn't your destiny to be with this person necessarily, and in a way they are your soulmate, but they're not like your mate. You know what I'm saying? They're not your end all be all. And I think for some of you with judgment, like, even though you've accepted this, you still believe in the back of your mind that you guys could end up together. And Spirit is saying to really just release that, because, you know, even if you guys were somehow still supposed to end up together, this person would have to do a lot of ascension work. They'd have to do a lot of spiritual work, because you are just ascending to higher heights, and you are just like not, like, they're not on your level. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, I'm very defensive over you, group number 2. I just feel like you deserve a lot better, like a lot better. So I know that you know that, and I know that this is something that's indwelled like deep in your mind, that maybe we could end up together, but like, the only reason that's in your mind is because it has traveled with you through many lives with this person. Like, you guys have not quite made things work in any of your lives, and for that, it's a very karmic situation. But I do feel like upon ending things or meeting this person, or whatever the sort of marker was, you guys ended up not only understanding that you have all the tools you need to create your own path and your own destiny and to ascend, but you became more abundant. Something happened with you in your career, or something happened with your abundance, or something happened with like you got an excess of like followers, or something happened where you guys really just started to really kill it. And the reason why is because the divine is saying you put your focus on like your actual destiny. Instead of putting all your energy into this person, you guys ended up putting your energy into like what they've been asking you to put your energy into, and therefore you've been rewarded. And so now Spirit is like, look at the rewards, like look at what you've manifested, look at what you've created. Like, don't even think about this person. Like, they didn't do this for you. They didn't help you get here. You did this on your own. Okay, we have confidence is the key to your success. Luck is on your side, and you are good enough. Yeah, I feel like, you know, okay, it's interesting because I'm hearing more than I'm seeing, but that's usually, I'm very connected to this tarot deck, so that's usually how it goes here. So I'm hearing that this person, it was like in a player energy, like although you were the only one to get them to like commit, and you were the only one to really get them to have feelings, because usually they don't, they are a player, and they are in their player energy, and for that I feel like it's really triggered you in certain ways, maybe in the past, maybe not so much now, but I do feel like you guys have Virgo in your chart somehow, and you are my overthinkers, and I feel like this person made you a little insecure and made you feel like you weren't good enough, maybe even sexually, and you just deserve to be in a different place, like all around, all together. Like, I just don't know how else to say it. Like, you are good enough, and Spirit wants you to know that, and is hoping that you know that by now, and recognizing that, and all the beautiful blessings and gifts that have come out of moving away from this person. So although this felt very destined when you were with them, the only part of this that was destiny was to trigger you into your healing, to trigger you into your ascension, to trigger you into putting your focus in work. It's sort of that competitive energy. I don't know if you have Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries in your chart, but it's that energy where you're like revenge body or revenge career. Like, you're like, fuck you, I'm going to focus on this, and like, that's all I need. All I need is my job, or like my money, or whatever it is. That's the energy that I feel like it triggered you into. And Spirit is saying, like, for a good thing too, because it needed to be that way. You needed to understand that, like, you have more to offer the world than just being someone's fucking girlfriend. Like, you are so much bigger, or boyfriend. You're so much bigger and greater than that. And you had all these beautiful powers, but you hadn't necessarily realized that you had them. And so they're kind of actually glad that this happened, which seems to be a theme so far. Group number 1 as well. Yes. Oh gosh. Yeah. So if you're attracted to group number 1, there's definitely a reason for that. They also got this card. They also ended with judgment. So we have, sorry, I'm all sniffling because of my allergies. we have awakening here. So yeah, I feel like this triggered you into maybe a second awakening, not like an initial awakening, but just like allowed you to really show up for yourself in ways that maybe you didn't before. Maybe you guys started manifesting with the moon cycles recently, or maybe because of this connection, and Spirit is saying like, keep up the good work. Like, you're doing really great. Like, you're doing great, sweetie. And we have Pentacle, respect. Yeah, I feel like, oh my God, really? Ugh. We got Sagittarius, so did group number 1. So yeah, you guys might want to check out group number 1 as well. I do feel like sexually it's different, and the 18 plus extended is going to be different for both piles, but I do feel like the general is going to be the same, and it's going to be up to you to decide which one resonates more and which one you want to extend. But I do feel like the energy, I mean, I don't know. The energy seems a little different sexually, but we'll see in the extended. Yeah, I feel like your self-respect has made you more powerful, and your respect to your craft and to your path has made you like that much more in sync and in tune with the universe, the divine, your guides. And the lack of clarity, almost like I said, gave you more clarity. Like, even though it was like moon energy, it was a full ass moon. There was plenty of light to see. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like continue manifesting with the moon, continue manifesting in general. Luck is definitely on your side. Like, anything you guys touch will turn to gold. And I think this person was meant to be in your life in a good vibe type of way. Like, you know, it is what it is, and whatever happened, happened. I know I'm making light of something that might have been very heavy at the time, but I do think you guys are in a much lighter, better position. Like, you guys are abundant as fuck. Like, you're doing really well. And if you're not seeing that right now, you will. Like, you will, because holy shit, you guys have something coming for you that is really, really big. I would check out my May prediction as well, because like, this seems like it's happening right the fuck now. So that's really exciting. I'm gonna pull some tea leaf oracle for you. But yeah, this person could have been a Sagittarius or had that in their chart, or they could just have Sagittarius energy where they're like neither here nor there. And although they had a very powerful impact on you, it was not long lasting. Like, they were not here to stay. Wow, we have the moon again. Hello, hi, moon, changes in your life. Okay, so yeah, like, hello. I feel like, yeah, like, you guys had to cut this off. This was no longer serving you. And I do think that at the time, like, it did really hurt you. Like, I do think that you had some heartache, some despair over it, but now you're headed towards happiness. Like, now you can smell the flowers because things are growing. I think information is starting to like download, like you're starting to get more downloads about information. And the most difficult part of this situation is over. Like, the worst is now behind you, and you guys have like overcome this problem successfully. Okay, we have carriage. So some of you guys could be going on vacation. We have stork, a news of a birth or baby. We have cup. You should accept valid criticism. All right. So I'm getting energy that someone in your life, a friendship, this is maybe unrelated, but I'm channeling, is not happy with you guys. Something happened, maybe you're in a fight with your friends or something, and Spirit is saying hear them out, because they do have some good points, and that's where cup comes in. Like, you should accept the valid criticism, but other than that, I think everything is great. I do think you have good luck on your side. We have the 4-leaf clover, and you are highly thought of, so you guys could have some clout, or I'm sorry I keep saying that word, but it's just the easier way for me to like understand to talk about it. This person could be a younger man, and they definitely watch you, but every time I see this card, I think of it's a girl. But you guys have good fortune coming, and try not to put too much on your back. I feel like you guys just naturally do that, and that's why you might have Virgo in your chart. I'm hearing moon. We have December, so something about you just overthinking and like taking it to the heart. You need to release that energy because you spend a little too much time and energy with the overthinking. And if you guys spent your time and energy, wow, December in Sagittarius, so there you go. If you guys spent your time and energy a little more wisely, you could be even more powerful than you already are. So let's get some channel messages from this person, and then we're going to extend this. What do they miss about you sexually? What do they miss about you sexually? Oof. Well, that's not what we're channeling with the messages, but I wish I could take back my words. So maybe this person says something to you that was very cutting. I'm starting to understand our connection. So yeah, I don't think this person is on a spiritual path the way that you are, but I think in their own way, they're starting to understand that this is a very spiritual connection. And maybe this is like long overdue. Like maybe it's been over and you're like, wow, you're just starting to realize that this connection is special. Okay, but better late than never, you know? You and I were too young, so maybe you guys were too young when you guys, you know, met each other, and maybe this is the person that like should have been in the later life type of thing. It just was the wrong time. They felt like they had lost themselves for a while, especially after things ended between you. And they want to feel that way again. Like they definitely enjoyed the fun times you had together, but they're not sure how authentic it was. Well, they know that things were authentic, but they might have come after like a very codependent or toxic relationship you were in, and maybe they felt like they were a distraction from your pain. They wish things could have been different, and I don't know, I just feel like this person, they want you. I mean, they're definitely still very sexually attracted to you for sure. But they just feel like it was just the wrong time for both of you, and you guys were just not at a good time in your life. I left you before you could leave me. Yeah. It's time for me to heal now. I mean, at least this person is starting to, like, you know, come to the conclusion. Maybe they're a little late, but, you know, again, better late than never. And I don't react when people mention you. So you guys might have like mutual friends or a friend group or whatever that you guys know each other, and this person does not, they don't even flinch when someone talks about you because they're bluffing. Like they don't want to act like they care a lot, and they really do. So there's that. All right, group number 2, I love you. I hope that resonated and I wasn't all over the place. Definitely keep manifesting with the moon. I'm going to extend this. What did they miss about you sexually? That is linked down below. In the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy. I love you so much. Thank you so much for joining me here. Make sure to comment down below if it resonated, and I will see you all at your next reading. Hi, group number 3, welcome. If you chose the angelite, I love this stone. This is for you. Okay, so I'm gonna actually sage and cleanse the area a bit just because, you know, energy. So we're gonna get into it, and I just put the candle out. We're gonna get into it. So this is gonna be what was the purpose of this or that connection, and we are gonna do an extended, which is going to be what do they miss about you sexually, or what are they missing about you sexually? And this extended is gonna be $3.33. It'll be linked down below. And for everybody asking for my birthday, it's coming up. I really appreciate you guys asking this. Also, if you didn't ask, don't even worry about it. Like, I'm not asking for gifts, but I'm getting a lot of DMs about it. Honestly, the best thing you can give me is tarot decks or oracle decks because I can use it in the videos, and I would just love that. I have linked my Amazon wish list down below. So we have that. Too bad Etsy doesn't have wish list. I don't understand that personally because, like, what? Don't you want? I don't know. I don't understand them sometimes. But okay, let's get into it. Group number 3. What are your angel numbers? Group number 3. What are your angel numbers? We have 2, 6, 4, 2. 2642. So look that up. Those are your angel numbers, group number 3. So what was the purpose of this or that connection? And we are, okay, I'm gonna pull some channeled messages as well, like what this person would say to you and all that stuff. And for everyone asking, if you guys want to book a personal reading with me, you can. I don't offer private readings, but I offer personal readings in my live stream. All that information is on my Instagram at Samantha James Tarot, or you can look at my past live streams in the description box to book. So let's get into it. We have the 10 of Athamas. the 10 of Swords. Okay, I was like, is that wands or swords? We have the Page of Cups. What is the purpose of this? Wow, there's a lot of energy. I do have to say that, like, up front, like a lot. Clearly, this is very significant. We have the Battle Wagon, which is the Chariot. We have the 3 of Swords. Aww. Okay. Something I knew up front just because of the angelite, I think, and also because of the deck choice, that this would be more of a deeper reading for you guys. But I definitely sense like a very significant heartbreak here for some of you. Like very significant. Like this is someone that really broke your heart, or you know, it was a mutual type heartbreak. Okay. Oh, we have the 10 of Cups in reverse. We have the 8 of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Okay. So what happened? Group number 3. What was the purpose of this? What was the purpose of hurting you like this and, you know, going through this heartbreak? For some of you, this inspired art. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but for some of you, you are artists, quite literally. Painters, drawers, any other type of art, writing, singing, music. I'm sorry if I'm not naming your particular art skill. I could go on forever, but it literally inspired something beautiful. There was a lot of pain, a lot of heartbreak here, and a lot of heartbreak because of what could have been. It was like there's a lot of hope that this could be the end-all be-all person. There's a lot of hope that you guys could have a family together and marry each other and like live happily ever after. And I feel like for that, this was, you know, sad and hurtful, and there was a lot of things that were really disappointing. But it did inspire poetry in some sort of way. Okay. I need to keep pulling a few more oracle. Usually I can just read it off the bat, but I just want to clarify a few things for my own self because I'm pretty sure I'm understanding it, but I do think there could be a reconciliation. I think that's why I need to clarify, but it would be a sexual reconciliation, and I think we'll get more into that in the extended. But I think it's interesting because they have hurt you a lot, so I don't know if you guys are in a different place right now. We have moon cycles. Some of you are manifesting with the moon or should manifest with the moon cycles or look out for the moon cycles. We have rebirth. Yeah, I'm feeling like there could be a rebirth in this connection. We have alchemist. Yeah, you guys definitely are alchemists in that you've transformed pain into power, into poetry, into art. Spirit is saying it was almost necessary. We have Leo. They could have been a Leo. You could be a Leo. It was almost necessary for you guys to go through this. Like, it's never necessary for you guys to hurt the way you did. And like, my heart goes out to you because you guys are so sweet. And like, I just don't know, like, that just like hurts me for you. Let me put the Leo card over here actually. But I do feel like you guys had a huge boost in your self-esteem, and you had a glow up that followed is the energy. Like, you guys were highly motivated after the fact. Some of you guys were in the gym. Some of you guys were like really with it with your creative projects. There was like really a creative process that came out of this, and it was soothing to you. It helped you kind of mend your heart. I don't think it's fully mended, but I do think that it was better than never or not, you know what I'm saying? But it definitely fueled your passion towards the arts or towards creativity, and maybe you had a little more alone time to focus on your art, because, you know, I know that sometimes when we're involved in a relationship, we like put that first and we're like running around town trying to see this person and do this with this person, that we're not necessarily spending time alone. And maybe you guys needed to spend some time alone in order to like focus on yourself and create something, you know, for yourself. And I feel like since doing that, yeah, we have the 10th house, like, you know, people are recognizing your achievements. Maybe you guys started a social media page for your art, and maybe now a lot of people are recognizing it, and you're getting a lot of just really much deserved recognition for what you're doing. And it's almost like made you even more passionate. With the Knight of Cups, I know that I mentioned reconciliation. I take that back, I'm sorry. It's somebody new, it's someone else. I'm not pulling these love oracles in this general, I'm doing it in the extended, but for you guys, I need to clarify something. Yes! I'm crazy! Okay, yeah, well, yeah. Like, you guys have new love coming in, so there's nothing to worry about here. That is so funny, because I'm only pulling these and everything else in the extended, but I needed to pull it for you guys because I was like, I don't think there's reconciliation with this person, but I do think there's a new person coming in who actually has a lot more emotional depth, and they're gonna take care of your heart, and they're gonna hold it in a really nice regard, and, you know, they're gonna take care of you. And I also feel like, this person that's coming into your life, sorry, I know that's not like what we're talking about here, but this new person coming into your life, I do think has been through pain similar to what you've been through. And so you guys are really going to kind of connect in that way. So the purpose of this connection was almost to it was to fuel your creative process and allow you to be an alchemist, transforming your pain into power and personal power and gain. And, you know, it also made you more creative, more thoughtful, energetically. And then I also think like the second purpose to this connection was to show you what you deserve and what you don't deserve. You don't ever deserve to feel this way ever, group number 3. And I'm not gonna cry, I promised myself I wouldn't, but you don't deserve to be hurt the way that this person hurts you. I don't know exactly the details of what went down. I just know that you guys are a fucking angel. And I think what you need to know going forward is that you are spiritually protected. And I feel like, you know, this was a situation that maybe spirit took you out of. I saw a quote the other day, and it was like, sometimes spirit has to kill the relationship before the relationship kills you. And I really get that energy from you guys, like that you would have like given this person your all, and that they probably would have taken advantage of it. So it's really important that you guys are not in that connection that you were in. It felt like maybe it was very toxic and codependent, but it was almost necessary for you guys to have your world shaken up in order for you to really go on a new path. It was almost like it shook you up and it put you on a brand new path, and that path was for you guys to focus on your creative art, your artistry, to focus on your passion and your endeavors, and then to also focus on, you know, what you do deserve and what you can manifest and all that great stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay. But yeah, I feel like, and then also I feel like you guys have a good support system, or maybe you met a friend out of the connection. Yeah, we have Teapot keeps coming up. Yeah, I feel like a good friend is helping you through this, or has helped you through this. Like, you guys have a good support system, or you have like one really good friend, and I would definitely trust them and their advice, because they definitely care about your heart and they're looking out for you. And then I do feel like, could be an older woman too, could be a mom, like grandma, like I don't judge, like you probably tell your mom or your grandma anything. Could be a younger woman. You just have like a nice feminine support system, I'm seeing. And I feel like, you know, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Like I said, with the Knight of Cups, I do think like it's gonna take a little bit, but I think because you guys are in this beautiful Ace of Wands energy, like you're headed towards like a lighthearted, carefree time. And I feel like, you know, you guys are going to not only have some gain financially, but also like in the love department, which is really exciting. I think that you guys deserve better. And yeah, Archway, new opportunities are coming for you. Work and achievement and success. This person could be born in January. It could lead to marriage, but we don't want to get into that just yet. We have February. Oh, marriage, hello. Okay, so it really could. And then dog, like another advice from friends. So trust your friend. Maybe your friend wants to hook you up with someone or something of that nature, but I feel like you guys are headed towards better times. And, you know, what was the purpose of this connection? It wasn't to get hurt and just be hurt and to be depressed, because I do think that it led you into a lot of energy that was not healthy for you, but it was the after part. It was the rising from the ashes part. It was the resilience part. That was the purpose of this connection. It was having you guys pick yourself up off the ground in order for you to really like rise above and, you know, create something out of this. Okay, so channeled messages. What would this person say to you? And then in the extended, you know, I think we can get into this new love, because why not? I wish I could take my words back. It seems like every pile has gotten this, this card. So some words probably were said. I left you before you could leave me. I want to tell you how I feel. You came closer than anyone. Sorry, I'm being crazy. But like for real, I'm afraid to contact you. Yeah, this person self-sabotaged. They knew that you could have definitely hurt them. They definitely wonder if you're happy without them, which I really feel like you are. I mean, at first I don't think you were, but like I think you are now, and you're definitely going to continue to be. Just being near you is intoxicating. I know I messed up everything. Oh my God, this person has a lot of fucking regrets. I feel you even though we are apart. I'm so attracted to you. Holy shit, this person has a lot to say. I hope that you can forgive me one day. I lost myself for a while. I am becoming a better person. I regret lying to you. Maybe this person cheated on you with the Three of Swords. They really fucked up. That's all I know. I look for you everywhere. Yeah, bitch, that's what happens. Like, sorry, I'm all defensive over you, group number 3. I'm like, come for my friend. Like, oh, I'll fight you. But no, it's literally like, yeah, they fucked up and they don't deserve shit. And now they look for you and everyone and everything. That's just what it's going to be, because you know what? That's what happens, honey bunny, when you fuck up like that and you cheat and you lie. So yeah, I feel like this person was very toxic and they were just a liar, I think. And now kind of they deserve their karma, and they're definitely feeling their karma and sort of the effects of it. So yeah, like I said, that's what happens. That's what happens to bad guys at the end of the film. All right, group number 3. So I love you so much. I really hope that resonated. Thank you so much for joining me here. Leave a comment down below if that resonated. I appreciate you guys so much. And for everyone who has been asking, my Amazon wish list is down below. It's linked so you guys can sort of pick out whatever deck you want to see on the channel. In the meantime though, stay safe, stay healthy. I'll see you guys in the extended. We can go over what this person misses about you sexually, but I think I'm going to focus on this new love coming in for you, because it's super obvious that new love is coming in for you. The extended is going to be $3.33. That is linked down below. But yeah, I hope you guys are staying safe and staying healthy, and I will see you all in the extended.